Hello everyone, my name is jfavignano, and this is a very long overdue video that I've been wanting to do ever since I hit 200,000 subscribers and we moved into the new place, so things have been kind of hectic as far as getting this video done finally for you. But I wanted to announce I am indeed doing another shout-out competition. Remember at 100K, we did a shout-out competition. We had Daddy Doodoo, Faye Razzle, we had Josh Fesa was another one, and then I can't remember the last one. Average Guy Gaming, that's who it was. So I will pick 5 winners. So last time, a lot of you sent your channels in, and they either had no videos on them or they had no banner, and it showed to me that you weren't really trying to do this, and you didn't have the passion behind it. So if you have a channel that has like that, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't have a banner at top, I'm skipping right over the video. I learned that last time very quickly. But with that said, I know a lot of you guys out there are trying to get some exposure on your channel, and a lot of you deserve it. So I'd love to help you out. Just, follow the rules right here. Listen, just link your channel in the description below, or not description, in the comments below. The reason why is because that will automatically spam it. It'll put it in the spam folder so I can approve it. That way we don't have people just, going crazy down there in the comments. That's the reason why I do that. So just leave your URL there. You can use a Google shortened URL if you'd like, and just tell me really quick why you think I should shout your channel out. That's all. Like, tell me the reason, a little bit about your channel and the reason why you are submitting it to get a shout out. With that said, I really wanted to go over some comments with you guys and read some of the comments. I remember last time we did that, reading mean comments, and I'll probably do another one of those again, but for the most part, I want to get, I want to see the other side of the coin, the positive stuff. So let's start. Why is the game always crashing? That's pissing me off. Well, GTA Gamers BTW, I'm assuming you're talking about Grand Theft Auto, since that was left on a Grand Theft Auto video. And this goes across the board for everybody that's having issues with installing LSPDFR and all this stuff. If every single time Rockstar comes out with a new update, it's going to break your game. So if you're letting Steam update it every single time, you're screwed, man. It's just going to keep on and keep on and keep on screwing you over. So I don't do that. I tell Steam to only update the game when I tell it to. That way, whenever a new one comes out, I can just simply change over to my other installation, and it will update the game through there. And my LSPDFR folders and everything else is left intact and perfectly fine. So right now, I'm getting a flood of comments of people asking me, why is this not working? Why is this not working? Because Rockstar just came out with an update. If they come out with a new update, you're screwed. Would you ever upload your GTA files so people can copy your car sound visual mods? Thanks. That's from Snowy. Snowy, I cannot do that, and I explained that. It's highly illegal to just upload a directory of Grand Theft Auto 5 or something of Grand Theft Auto 5. You can't do that. You can't upload RPF files. It pretty much violates the EULA, and I will not be doing that. So sorry. You have to do what I had to do and go through hours of installing stuff. I know it sucks, but I had to do it, so you did too. Jonathan Sitter, hey Jeff, I don't really know if I said this already, I have short-term memory, but I've been watching you for a while now, since around 50K and 100K. Thank you for being around for so long. Subscribers, and all I want to say is that you're doing a great job, and I can't wait to see you at 1 million subscribers. I'm looking forward to the Los Santos Vice, and have a nice day. I'm very excited about bringing Los Santos Vice to you guys. It's been a long road in the making, and in just making that whole installation feel like the 80s has been a whole undergoing, pretty much. So thank you, Jonathan, for those nice words. It's always nice to hear people that have been around since 50K. I know there's people that have been around since the very beginning, and I truly, truly appreciate every one of you. Your love and support is really, honestly, what makes me keep doing this. And I love it. I love my job. It's the best thing I could have ever asked for in my entire life, and I owe it all to you guys. Philippe Janjic says, damn, I thought you were much younger. Sorry, I'm actually 32 years old. A lot of people ask me how old I am all the time, and I'm 32. Sorry to say I'm not 21. Those years are behind me. But I will be 33 coming up in July, and I know that's a shock to people. People are like, oh my God, you're old. I don't feel like I'm that old, and I get along with everybody, so age is just a number to me. Unless you're like 12 or 13, it's kind of hard to keep a conversation going with people like that. But to each their own. And I don't see a big deal with conversing to younger people. Just always remember that this is an adult channel, guys. This is not, I'm not catering and I'm not pandering to younger crowds. I know a lot of you guys are interested in a lot of the videos I do, but keep in mind that this is an adult channel. Edwin Michael Castillo Quiboli 2. Interesting name. Very cool name. It is pissing me off. It's not on the subscription new videos list. Some of your vids appear, though. The vid of the CVPI of Polecat doesn't appear, too. I need to explore your channels one by one. This is a problem with YouTube. If you haven't watched a video on our channel in a long time, the algorithm kind of goes, hey, you don't really care about this channel anymore. We're going to just kind of weed it out as being things thrown up on your feed. On the other hand, you can sign up, for notifications. Every time I put a video out, you'll get sent an email, you get a notification on your phone that it went out. You can do it that way if you so inclined to do so, or follow me on Twitter, and you can simply get notifications that way. Whenever I put out a video, it automatically goes out and lets people know on Twitter that it went out. But with that said, it's just a YouTube thing. There's nothing I can really do about that. I'm sorry that a lot of you guys have had issues about it. But me too, because, I watch a lot of different YouTubers, and I have to sometimes go to their channels to make sure that I'm caught up on their videos. Jake Gilmore, you've been around for a very long time, dude. And, I really appreciate it. You always say nice things. And you even say, things that need to be said whenever they do. So I really do value you as a subscriber, Jake. Congratulations, Jeff. I still remember the days when you lived with a roommate before you lived with Nicole. Your channel and your life has come such a long way. Congrats. And thank you. It's so true. It's been a very, very long road. And, I started out as, not being able to afford anything pretty much in my life, and in living with roommates and stuff. And now we were able to get our own home. It's just really, really amazing. And I thank you guys so much for all of that. Jacob 4083 says, I'm glad you're not one of those YouTubers that bought a massive mansion. Glad you don't waste your money, smiley face. Well, we don't have any money to buy a massive mansion, and I don't think I ever would. I don't see a need for something that big and to be flashy and get all these different kind of cars and stuff. And currently right now, I gave my Saturn away to my mother whenever she had an issue with her car. So me and Nicole have the Eclipse. I'll be looking at vehicles soon enough. I'll get one. But I don't see any need to rush into it. I work from home, so I don't have to go and commute into a place constantly. So with that said, we don't have any money for a massive mansion, but thank you, Jacob, for understanding that we're a little more simple than some people. Some people have their priorities really screwed up. Fearless Showdown. What happened to the Oldsmobile? He's referring to my 1977 Oldsmobile Tornado. And yes, I do own that car still. It's at the old house. As you know, we moved into that old house to help my mother out whenever she was unemployed. And I was able to keep my car there. So it's going to be around in the spring when I get that thing out. And once I get the historical plates on it and everything, it's currently insured and everything's good to go. Once I get the historical plates on it, I can drive it over here and park it in the carport here at this house now. So I still have the car. I haven't done much with it. I haven't had a lot of time to do anything with it. It's been really cold. It really sucks working on cars when it's cold, and it's not a car that I have to have right now. So it's kind of on the back burner. MF Welsh. Been watching a load of Code Zero vids today and some older stuff. The connection you guys have is awesome, and it comes across so well. Totally love watching it. I wish you even more success in the new year, Jeff. You're a humble guy. Thank you, AMF Welsh. The main reason why we all mesh so well is because we are best friends at heart. And I know it's funny when people are like, "Oh, Jeff doesn't like Polecat" or something like that. I'm like, we're best friends. Like, we're all really close friends. Why would I not like him? We enjoy getting rises out of each other, and we know how to piss each other off in the moment. And it's not even a legitimate being pissed off. It's just jabbing at each other and jibbing or ribbing, as they say. So we're all friends, and it comes across that way because we actually are, and we actually have a lot of fun playing those games together. And I've been playing games with Bugs and Zach for a very long time. So when we get new members in Code Zero, sometimes it kind of feels weird at first, but that's only because we're not used to like being in a recorded environment with that person. So, but with Polecat, he's a brother to us, and he's awesome, and his channel's grown insanely, amazingly, and he deserves every bit of it. Love Polecat. Have no issues with Polecat. But with that said, love recording with those guys. It's a lot of fun whenever we get all together. We don't always get to because of schedules and being all over the place in the United States. But when we do, it's magic. Do you believe in magic? Fame Gamers asks, did you go to IKEA? Yeah, we had IKEA open up here in St. Louis, and I didn't go for a while. It was a huge, every single time something happens in a town, everybody makes this big deal about it. You got to go see this. You got to go do this. And to be perfectly honest, IKEA is overrated for here in America. It's kind of designed for smaller living, like small flats and stuff that they have in just smaller apartments and whatnot. They're kind of designed for that. And don't get me wrong, it's for other stuff too. And they're known for like having a cafeteria. And we ate there. The Swedish meatballs they tasted like the meatballs that are frozen in a bag that you get at the grocery store. To be honest, there wasn't anything too crazy about the food. It was cafeteria food. But a lot of people just kind of lose their heads about it all. We did go to IKEA and we did the tour and all that good stuff. I wasn't really overly impressed with it. I don't think I'll go back, and I don't think I'll buy any furniture from there. Zachary Kraft says, more RC vids. And where did my RC truck go? It's not here right now. My dad actually, he got into the hobby so much that he started building all stuff, and he finished his truck, and he saw that I had a lot of stuff to do on mine. So I was like, if you want to, you can take it and work on it. And he did exactly that. He took it out to his house. I had a broken right rear shock. He rebuilt all of that stuff on it. He's running all the custom LED lights for it. And all that stuff. So it's going to be really awesome when it's done. And as soon as it is, I'll do a RC vlog on that. But that's the reason why I haven't done one in a while, is because I simply don't have it here. It's been being worked on. It needed a lot of work. We kind of are suspicious that it might have been a refurbished unit that was brought back to the hobby shop, and I bought it because the shock was broken and it had oil completely filled up in the shocks, and it was a mess. But my dad fixed it all. He rebuilt it, put new shocks on it. It's looking really, really good. Glacier Tech. It's awesome to see how far you've come, Jeff. You're my favorite YouTuber, not just for your amazing content, but because you care about your fans to interact with them. Looking forward to 300K in the new year. Thank you, Glacier Tech. And I remember back whenever you started showing up, you were interested in the aviation videos, and then you were watching the other stuff, and you were like, wow, I really like this channel. You had really nice things to say back then, and I really appreciate the kind words. But yeah, I spend about a good 2 hours to sometimes 3 hours. You can ask Nicole, just responding to comments and messages and emails and everything I can. Guys, if you're sending me things on Skype, I don't accept anything on my Skype because my personal Skype is like my family and stuff like that. And whenever I'm recording, I don't want all this stuff happening. I have a few select of you that are on there, but please don't send me Skype requests on there. They will get denied. I'm sorry, but that's just, it's my private Skype for family and stuff like that. So I hope you understand that. But anyway, to say with that, I love interacting with you guys. I love talking with you all in the comments. If it wasn't for any of you, I wouldn't be able to do this. And I feel like it would be a real slap in the face to just be like, oh, I'm better than you guys. I'm not going to talk to you. Robert Carlisle says, Jeff a vapor? Right on. Love it when I see my favorite YouTubers kicking the nasty habit of analog smoking. Glad to see the move went well. Thank you. Happy holidays to you and your family. And I hope you had a great Christmas as well, Robert. A lot of people do ask me all the time. They go, oh, you're a vapor? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I never smoked cigarettes. Never did. And then Nicole, she was smoking some cigarettes, and then she used the vape to get off it. And I was like, oh, I would take a couple puffs off of it and tried it out. And I actually like that little tiny bit of nicotine that is in the vaping. And I have an Atlantis, an Aspire Atlantis. And it's got 2 milligrams of nicotine in it. So basically, there's many days I don't even pick the thing up. I don't even use it. It's just a kind of recreational thing I have. But I never smoked before, and I didn't quit or anything along those lines. It's just kind of, some days whenever I go through a trove of people just bashing or being haters or being shitty to me, it's easy to just take a couple puffs on this thing, and it kind of goes away. You kind of get the bigger picture. You just get that little rush, and you go, okay, right on. We're good. So, I do have a vape, and I don't hide it. I have no reason to hide anything from you guys other than my exact location and GPS coordinates. I'm sorry, I'm not giving those out. But not on here. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been asking about flight simulator content, and that's coming down the road. It is since the move, everything's been messed up. I've had to get on board, getting Los Santos Vice off the ground and stuff. So that's really taken a lot of time, but I'm really proud of it. So flight sim content is on the way. Don't worry. I added train sim content to the channel and stuff. So simulators are not going anywhere. And I know about American Truck Simulator. I'm way more excited than you could ever imagine. So thank you all for telling me about it. But I do know. I don't live under a rock. I pay attention to the SCS blogs. I know pretty much everything you do, like any mod that's out there in GTA 5. I scour that stuff like daily. You know, I'm really into this stuff, so that I'm very aware of what's going on. But thank you all so much for we're at like 217,000 subscribers now. Insane. It's just been growing and growing and growing, and that's just amazing. And so thank you guys so much. Get your submissions in. I'm really looking forward to going through them again with Nicole, and we'll pick 5 people. So hopefully, you know, if you're working really hard, and your passion will come through. Trust me. Well, I've seen a lot of YouTube channels, and your passion will show through. I would love to help you guys out. In even if it gets you 1,000 subscribers more, you know, that's 1,000 more people than you did before, you know. So with that said, guys, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.